Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to part 8 of Sonic after the sequel. Last time, we made it through Parhelion Peak Zone. This time, we're above that peak. We're at... Oh, I don't even remember the name of the zone. Honestly, I'm sorry. I literally just said it, and I don't remember. It was like 25 seconds ago. Oops, that's how they get you. I saw that coming a mile away. Yeah, I was saying in the last episode, though, how this feels a lot like Sonic 2. And frankly, it might be better than Sonic 2. And I know that might be sacrilege, and it's hard to say that, right, when something is derivative. Not in the sense of like, oh, he just ripped off the game, but like, for as good of a game as this is, you can't take away from the fact that Lake Pepper did not create Sonic, right? So it's a fan game in that regard, and you have to like judge it as such. So to say that, like, could this game have been this good if Sonic 2 never existed? I don't know. If Sonic 2 never existed, if they only make Sonic 1 and then Lake Pepper comes up with this exact game, then yeah, I guess you can say that this is like he's an incredible developer, even if it is derivative from Sonic 1, because he introduces enough things in this game to make it a better game, right? That said, Sonic 2 does exist, and it's not, I'm not trying to be nostalgic, old man, the game is better, but just in the sense that the game clearly, and all these games, all these classic Sonic games clearly inspired Lake Pepper to make this game. So while he brings a copious amount of new ideas to the series in this game, you can't, give him full 100% credit because he had inspiration to work with, and that's fine. I have no problems with that. But I think about it and I'm like, oh man, is it fair to judge this as being better than Sonic? Sonic 2. And frankly, honestly, the level design is just so consistent. I think sometimes in classic Sonic games, again, apologies, I have allergies, so my eyes are itchy and my nose is sniffly, and I might sound a little bit nasal. Jesus. And sometimes I feel like the developers sort of just gave up with Sonic. Where levels, like, sometimes, like, I think about, not Metallic Madness, Metropolis Zone. Some of those levels, they don't feel like they were particularly well thought through. Is there a wind current pushing me forwards? That was weird. They don't feel particularly well thought through. It's just like, oh, we'll add a long vertical tube section, and then we'll have a conveyor belt section. Oh, and then we'll have a small narrow passageway where a freaking Scyther can shoot its blades at you. Like, it's very rote, very repetitive. We've infiltrated the station. But to see, like, this game and how... Oh, okay, that's in the foreground. I thought that was the background. To see how all these games, or how all these level pieces interact with one another, I think it is fair to say that, like, this is a pretty darn good Sonic game. That is kind of hard to get on that upper path. Is that going to hurt me? Okay. I couldn't tell if the blue lasers on the ground were gonna charge at me. Oh, that's weird. You can't even tell that that's in the background because it blends, or in the foreground because it blends in with the background. Those go on for a little bit too long for my leg. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, we got some gravity shenanigans. Is that because we're so high up that the air is thinner? I don't know if that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works. Do you weigh less? I think you do weigh less though, right? I don't know. I should know. I feel like I should know. But like, if you're in low Earth, or if you're in low Earth orbit, yeah, you would weigh less. But I don't think that's what this is, because he weighs the same here. I think that's just like a weird little thing. Oh, dang it! Oh, thank God. Let me get that good. Wow. Oh, wow. That's lame. I'm gonna just stick to the bottom path because you don't get anything for going to the upper path. The one thing I don't like is how frequently that is gonna happen, because it's almost like you may as well just get hit and then just boost through it, because it's just gonna the lightning's gonna strike and you're just gonna have to deal with it anyway. So you may as well just get hit as opposed to wasting your time by slowing down. Does it say 2 because, wait, Sonic after the sequel. This, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm stupid. Oh, that's what it is. It's a power-up. It's just like the bouncy power-up. I had the little orbs around me like I was, like he has like lower gravity or something. That's what that is. Oh, he's like magnetized or something. Just, come on, give me a ring. Thank you. Oh, those are motion activated. Okay. So here's the thing. This is Sonic after the sequel. The sequel being Sonic 2. So Sonic before the sequel is an interquel between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Sonic after the sequel is an interquel between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Possibly why, which is possibly why I should say, this feels so much like Sonic 2, because it is the sequel that never was. And that's pretty darn impressive. See, things like this I don't like, right? Where you introduce a new gameplay mechanic and then I lose you, but you do it in a area where you lose your rings. I don't know. I guess here's my thing. When it comes to gameplay mechanics in Sonic, things that shouldn't happen have to do with the physics system. If you mess with the physics system in a Sonic game, is that gonna hit me? Yeah, I figured as much. If you mess with the physics system in a Sonic game, it's no longer a Sonic game. And I think that's part of the reason why I get so frustrated with fan games. When they do stuff like having weird gravity or whatever, and then but not like changing the level design to accommodate for that weird gravity, it can be frustrating because now you're taking Sonic and putting him in Gravity Rush or some other 2D side scroller. Gravity Rush is a 3D game, I'm well aware. I played it and I got to a spot in that game where I played it on the Vita, mind you. I got to a dead game because I was in like this tube and I had to get from one end of the tube to the other, but I only had enough health, like a quarter of my health, and every time I died you respawn with that amount of health, and I couldn't beat it. So I literally stopped playing the game in like 2013 or whatever it was. Never picked it up again. I did the same thing to Dave the Diver the other day. Last night. Oh, just listen. This is amazing. But as I was saying, okay, a new power up. What does this do? It makes you float? I don't know. Okay, I was like, do you only float within the confines of... You might only float within the confines of the generator, like when you're above the generator. But yeah, I stopped playing Dave the Diver recently because... I'm on chapter 2, and I wanted to pick up the game. So here's what happened. I purchased 2 new games recently. Oh, 1 new game, 1 older game. Well, less new game, I should say. I purchased Pepper Grinder. I'll probably play it for the channel at some point once I have a second controller, like a side controller, to hook my Steam Deck up to, so I can like dock my Steam Deck and then. Wait, what? Thank you. See, these are things that bother me when like the game just doesn't work. It's like, it's not the developer's fault per se, it's just frustrating because I'm like, I know it should happen and it doesn't happen, it just pisses me off a little bit. This music is incredible. Sounds like something that should be in freaking... Oh, see, this is what I don't like. Something is happening with the physics and it's making the game worse. Like, if Sonic does not move predictably, it's no longer a Sonic game. That's the number one rule. The number one rule that fan game creators should abide by is if you change the way Sonic moves, if you're making a classic Sonic game, it's no longer a Sonic game. Because Sonic relies so heavily on his momentum. And if I can't, as a player, understand how Sonic moves, like in those moments back there, Sonic has like this weird acceleration. When Sonic has a weird acceleration, I have no way of knowing where he's going to end up, because if he accelerates too fast, he's going to fly off the screen. If he accelerates too slow, I'm not going to make the jumps that I want to make. You can't mess with the momentum of a Sonic game, because when you do that, I don't know how to play the game. I can't play the game properly. And it's hard to get used to, because then you go back to the regular momentum and you're like, all right, this is the same. Also, that texture right there, the floor texture, that's just from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's like the Death Egg Zone floor texture. That's kind of wild. Anyway, picked up Pepper Grinder. Pepper Grinder's fun. Pepper Grinder's okay. It's challenging. I keep saying it's kind of like Celeste in that it's fairly momentum based, with its own sort of gameplay mechanic. You're drilling through dirt, but then you also have like different, like a grappling hook and ice blocks and other things you have to consider when you're going through it. This kind of sounds like a Final Fantasy 13 song, if I'm being honest with you. See, look, see, that's one of those things, right? I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, he's gonna have a floaty jump, but then he gets to a certain point and he loses the floaty jump, and there's no visual clue to tell me where that point is. That is not okay. Like, his momentum is weird, and I'm trying to get past this section, and I can't. And it's not that I can't. It's just taking me longer than I would like, and that bothers me. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Pepper Grinder School. I picked up Gravity Circuit. I've been wanting Gravity Circuit since like 2022. Finally got it for the Steam Deck. It's hard, but it's good. It's like Mega Man, but I feel like I like it more than Mega Man because I hate Mega Man games. Like, I'm not good at Mega Man games. I don't like Mega Man games. Oh, see, again. Just take my rings. Just take my rings. And oh, this better be the freaking end of it. I can't. 1. 2. Okay. But yeah, I went to play Dave the Diver because both those games, Pepper Grinder and Dave the Diver, are fairly challenging games. I would say, I mean, not Dave the Diver, Pepper Grinder and Gravity City. I would say Gravity Circuit is far more challenging than Pepper Grinder. See, don't make it so, like, Jesus Christ. Embiggen. Alright. Oh, and see, then the momentum shifts again. The momentum shifts again, and I don't know what's happening. I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying so hard. I love this music, though. Okay, there should be a second one here. 2. Okay. Just make it 4 hits. Just make it 4 hits. Just make it 4 hits. I can't talk about Pepper Grinder. I'm gonna talk about Pepper Grinder. But anyway, Pepper Grinder's fine. The bosses are the most challenging part. Gravity Circuit's hard, but that game's more about memorizing patterns than anything else, which is basically what Mega Man is. I just never had the patience for that. But playing Gravity Circuit, I'm like, there's no reason why I can't play a Mega Man game because I'm literally doing the same thing. I'm literally doing the same thing. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, am I supposed to hit the... No. Once again, see what I'm saying? It's not clear. It's not clear what you're supposed to hit. And I don't like that. It's not clear what you're supposed to hit. Am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to get on the platform. Okay, alright, I can do this. This is easy. Alright, we're chilling. We're cold chilling. Oh, it's faster now. It's faster now. I mess with you. I mess with you. This is a good boss fight. I'm not gonna lie. This is a good boss fight. This is a good boss fight. I wish things were a little bit clearer. Just a smidge clearer, love. A smidge clearer. 5? Oh, we gotta do 8 hits here? Yo, that's baby. That's baby. That's baby. You're not touching me. You're not touching me. That's no touches. Alright, cool. Let's game. Sonic got through Act 4. I was not expecting to have to record 3 more parts of this, but I'm fine with that. Is the game just over? Alright, this acts as though oh, what? He taunts. Oh, no, he doesn't taunt. We gotta get rings. One, 2. Alright. See, I don't... Okay, that's a little silly to me. 3. How long he goes into like the zoom zone. Not the zoom zone. You know what I'm talking about. How long he goes into like his weakened state is what bothers me. That shouldn't do all that. That shouldn't have that much delay. That shouldn't have that much delay. It's so... Again, these are things that I hate. Bosses that just waste your time. That just waste your time. There's no... I don't have a dash button here, mind you. I don't have a dash button, mind you. 4. I don't have a dash button here, so I'm just praying that I can... I'm just praying that I can get through this. That's all. That's all. And see, there's... How am I... Where am I supposed to be? 5, 6. I'm not going to beat this because there's too many... See, it's the freaking... Bro, you... How many hits is this? 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 Can I just beat the game? Can I please beat the game? Can I please beat the... that didn't touch me. 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 That didn't touch me either. 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 Oh my god. That's lame. This is lame. This boss... where am I? Oh my god. Just fly through him and just kill him. This is so lame. I can't afford to die here because I don't want to have to play through 2 minutes again. I don't have to do 2 minutes again. Like, how do you avoid that? How do you avoid that? Thank God. Thank the Lord in heaven. But anyway, Pepper Grinder's fun. The Gravity Circuit is challenging. Dave the Diver. Oh, you suck. Dave the Diver. I'm in chapter 2. I'm thinking I'm going to play a nice chill game of like catching fish or whatever. This mofo throws the Queen Queen Cleone at me. That boss is sucky. That boss is so sucky. Because you have to basically use a sniper rifle, but you only get 6 shots. And then you have to revert to using your okay, why is this so difficult? You have to is this Kingdom Hearts? Is this Kingdom Hearts? I'm looking for my friends. Oh my god, this sounds like freaking Sonic Origins. Sonic Unleashed. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Give me more energy. That's the other thing I don't like is you go and you're like, oh, we're going to have this one game mechanic. But then you're like, no, we're not going to have this game mechanic anymore. Because I've just decided to come up with a new game mechanic. And it's called energy. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It works, but it doesn't work. I just want to be done with the game, honestly. I just want to be finished with this game. I just want to be finished with this game. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Can I just be finished with the game? But yeah, I can't beat the Queen Cleone boss, and it's hard. And Dave, he's not an agile man. So trying to dodge Queen Cleone's attacks is like super impossible. So I'm sitting here just dying like 8 times over, and then I just say, screw it, I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm done with the game. This 2, 3. Oh, what? See, those are things that, like, I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have hit him there if I knew that... I wouldn't have kept hitting him if I knew he was going to shoot at me. And I get it, like, they give you the life, but it's just... It just bothers me. I don't like having to waste my time, I guess, is the problem. And, like... In Sonic games, I expect the game to work a certain way, and then, like, it doesn't, and then I have to... Like, something like this, it's a whole new thing, and I gotta get used to it. I don't like getting used to new things in Sonic games. I just want to play Sonic. See, that's lame! That's lame! They know it's gonna hit you. They know it's gonna hit you there. They know it's gonna hit you there. They know it's gonna hit you there, and you're gonna have to deal with it, and you're gonna... See, I don't like that. This is a bull! This is trash. This is trash. Like, I don't like... Okay, now the game is gonna glitch the freak out. You have rings the whole time. You're like, nah, we're just gonna throw an energy bar here. We're just gonna throw you an energy bar and make you have a... This isn't a freaking Mario game. It's not a freaking Mario game. I don't have a freaking super mushroom. Sonic is too slippery. He's too fast to have freaking a hit counter. Like, that's a cheap shot. That's a cheap shot. That's a cheap shot. You set me up so I get hit there. You set me up so I get hit there. That's garbage. That's garbage. And if I have to play a third act of this, I'm gonna just uninstall the game because this is garbage. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to platform. I'm trying to figure out how to evade your shite attacks, and you're just gonna throw this garbage at me. Okay. How am I supposed to know when to attack? How am I supposed to know when to attack? I don't know. What happened to 8 hits? What happened to 8 hits? That better be it. What? Why are there springs there? What's the purpose of that? What is the purpose of that? Can I get a thing? Can I get a freaking... Oh, let's just put spikes there just because. Can I get a checkpoint, please? Alright. Is the game's playing itself. The game's playing itself. I mean, that's a cool boss, I guess. I don't like the idea of, like, throwing a new mechanic in the final boss. That's just kind of lame. That's kind of lame to me. It just better not be in Act 3, because I killed him twice. Thank God. Alright, that's Sonic after the sequel. Shout out Lake Feppard. He made a game that's both amazing. Oh, I don't know, because I never played it before the sequel. I'm going to have to play it before the sequel next. I'm going to have to play... Oh, that's cool. Oh, it has everybody listed. We wanted to start off with a bang. And now it's just game Sonic Heroes inspirations. I don't know that I got any Sonic Heroes inspirations. What's that one Sonic game where you can... Sonic Classic Heroes, I mean, that's more overt with the whole Heroes thing. What if Sonic was high on sugar in the Sugar Factory? See, I told you. I told you that's what it was. He was high on sugar. He had that sugar overdose. Oh, that's cool. You can... I'm gonna have to play Sonic Riders for the channel. You can hear... You hear thoughts from the composers as well. That's kind of cool. That's great. Now, this game was simultaneously engaging and frustrating. Rail Canyon? I don't know if you can say... Can you say that... I mean, I guess you can have subconscious inspiration. It's just kind of weird because I'm like... How... I didn't... As a long-time fan of the Sonic series, I don't know how that zone was inspired by... by that. But, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to read. I'm not going to lie. Like... Oh, it's like barely... It's barely there. You could barely read the top. Highway level looks like Sunset Star Zone. This was the second zone to be made during the game's development, but it's always to be the fourth zone. But as I was saying, Dave the Diver, trash. It throws the Queen Cleon balls at you, and then you can't escape without losing your day, which also means you can't exactly finish the mission where you have to collect all the Cleons, because whenever you get the 5th Cleon, it will take you straight to the boss, and you can't quit the boss, so you're stuck in a loop. So that kind of sucks, unless you can outmaneuver the boss and beat the thing. So Dave the Diver is done, and I'd hate that everyone gave that such a high-ranking thing when the boss fights in that game are awful. Okay, I did get that. I did get Moon Haunted levels. I said that. The Haunted levels in Sonic Heroes, I said that was clearly... oh, I told you that! Rocky Ride! Red Hot Ride Zone with the freaking shooters had the Donkey Kong Country. Had the Donkey Kong Country. Oh, wait. Parhelion Peak? I'm sorry, I'm like reading. And I'm trying to do stuff, and the song tells a narrative or 2 acts or classroom images. Oh my god. Well, there you go. Storm Stations, Final Fortress. Okay, I get that much. If I go backwards, will the credits reappear? No. Okay. This is a really cool way to do credits. Like, Mr. Lake Pepper, I'm sorry, but you've outdone yourself. Oh look! Special thanks, Sonic Team, Nintendo, and everyone else at Sonic Fan Games HQ. Oh, that's where I have to go. That's where I need to go to find all these fan games, perhaps. Level select unlocked. Special mode unlocked. This is not an official Sonic game. It should not be sold. It is a fan game, not a hack. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Fan hacks, they change existing code. Fan games, they might have entirely new code. But that's going to do it for this episode of Sonic the Sequel and the playthrough. This was a wonderful game. Shout out to Lake Peppered and all the wonderful composers and other people who may have helped with this game. Next time we'll come back, probably start Sonic before the sequel. I should have played that first, but you know me. I do things how I do things. As always, though, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.